everyone. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Eve. I was actually not going to post anything today, but because I wanted to take today and tomorrow off. Um, I wanted to take today and tomorrow off to actually show you something that I have been working on. So I have wanted to start my own plushie business, which I told you guys about. Um, I have made some sketches. So, I'm starting with the major arcana of the tarot, and so here are some sketches. As you can see, as we go through these different major arcana, how different um, these plushies actually are. Okay, however, these were mostly made as display pieces for those who are a little bit into the macabre, the loony, the out of the box style plushies. So these, like I said, these are just sketches. And once I start making the prototypes, I will show them to you guys and I will display them. So those are my ideas. That idea came from my oldest daughter. She introduced me to something called Plushie Dreadfuls, which are the same kind of concept. And this style of plushie is actually the kind, sorry, are actually the kind of plushies that I enjoy. Um, so we are going to actually get started with what I made for my daughter last night, where it's from, and how I actually made it. So let's get started. This is Jax. Jax is a member of a show called The Amazing Digital Circus on YouTube, one of my daughter's favorites. So we start off Jax with a purple fabric taken from the back of this stuffed llama that I took apart. So we take a strip of the purple fabric and I take my needle and thread and I end up sewing up the edges here like it shows. And then once I do that, I actually turn the fabric inside out to create a body. So I stuff the body and then put two safety pins at the top to stabilize the neck. Next, I make the head into a ball, stuff the ball, attach it to the neck, cover the neck with fabric, and sew both to the body. Next, I'm making the arms here, which you can see are really skinny. So this is Jax with the head and arms attached to the body. So now it's time for the body, which is, or the clothes made of pink fabric, which I got from this t-shirt of mine. So I wrap the fabric around the body, create the suspenders, and add a couple of mini buttons. So now we take two strips of fabric and create the legs. I sew the legs similar to the way I sewed the body. I create feet, stuff them, and sew them onto the legs. Here is Jax with his finished leg and finished foot. And here he is with his body complete. So we move on to his ears. I ran out of purple fabric, so I went ahead and used the blanket portion from the llama. Here I am stuffing the ears with a pencil because it was too small for my fingers to fit inside. And here's Jax with his finished ears. Here I actually used a small piece of fabric and eyes, which I made with just thread. And this is the end result. So that was my video on how I made Jax from Amazing Digital Circus. I have made other plushies for my daughter. Typically she likes YouTube, the kids' YouTube plushies, Lanky Box, Garden of Banban, Rainbow Friends, Kissy Missy, Huggy Wuggy, and those tend to be a little more expensive if you go on Amazon and try to buy them. So, I decided to take my talent of sewing and just make them for her. I mean, obviously, without the proper supplies, sewing machine, fabrics, things like that, they don't turn out perfect. But I thought Jax turned out really great. Jax is actually one of my favorite characters from Digital Circus. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are having an amazing holiday season. Remember to be safe. If you decide to celebrate and you celebrate a little too much, always remember not to drive. If you have to get home, there are companies out there who are willing to drive you home for free. Remember to be safe. Remember to spread love, joy, compassion, gratitude, and grace, especially when it comes to these family-based holidays, because I know they can be tumultuous. So go out there, have the best day ever, and I will see you next time.